What's happening? My name is Jason, Blind Sportsman. I'm gonna do a quick little review on the Carina C1. I'm sorry, Carina C2 system. I had it's a charging system for the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. So instead of putting your glasses in the case to charge them up, they have an external batteries. So the Carina C1 came with a uh, charging system for the glasses. Uh, see the battery on the back of the right arm, and it's basically the same as the C2 is basically the same as the C1, but C2 is just a little more upgraded. It's a smaller nose nose piece, which I'm wearing them now, and you can't even tell. Um, so I've already, like I said, unboxed them, put them together, put them on. So they come with the tools, the little tool to stick on the nose piece. It comes with alcohol wipes, and also the C2 comes with um, the charging cable for the battery kit. It's USB-C on both ends. Let's get into it. The C2, it uses the LDS, which is the LDS circuit system, I guess. Let's see. LDS, it stands for Laser Direct Structuring. And I guess I'm assuming that's like precision cut this magnet for these batteries because they fit great, and this magnet is very strong. And see, it doesn't even like make contact with the back of your neck or anything, so you don't even know it's there. The system on the glasses is an additional. It weighs 3.9 grams, which is pretty light, and you can't even tell they're on. And each battery, it comes with two batteries, and each battery weighs 7.6 grams. And I mean, you barely even feel it. And this, um, the magnet on there is like super strong. You don't have to worry about it coming off at all. Now, obviously, I forgot that it's on. I go to change my shirt or put a hat on or off, and I end up hitting it and it flies off. Oh, and that's how light they are. I forgot I was wearing them. But yeah, they're super nice. And like I said, the kit comes with uh, two batteries, and this little case charges the batteries. So when you're done, put the battery in here to charge it up again and reuse it. But to combined total, the batteries are 1100 milliamp hours combined. So that's 550 milliamps per battery, and it is a lithium ion battery. So they are lithium batteries. It does come with two. The Carina C1 system comes with two batteries also, but combined they are like 965 milliamps. So they're only 430 milliamps per battery. So they still work phenomenal, just not as much capacity as these. You can go on to Prism's website, and like I said, I will link that down below. You can buy these kits, these battery kits, which are on sale right now. You can buy, there's a cable with a little magnet on the end that clicks on. So let's say you're sitting at your computer or whatnot. You can have them charging without taking them off and putting them in a little case. Those are on sale now. Also, these replacement nose bridges, they do have some replacements, but I believe they are out of stock as of right now. Those are also on sale when they're back in stock. If you buy through this Amazon link, there is a automatic 5% discount that is added on to them. So you get a discount anyway. But C1, I believe, is $69, $90, $99 or something. That's around $70 on Amazon. And the C2 system is $80 on Amazon, which I believe it is well worth the price. Because when you're wearing them all day and you do not have to take them off and put that big bulky case in your pocket or whatnot, that's a game changer. That is awesome. So as of right now, the C2 system is only for the Wayfarers, the Wayfarer Regular and Wayfarer Large. They are, however, working on production of the C2 system for the headliners and the Skylers. Also, they are working on a system for Oakley and other smart glasses. But for right now, the C2 is only for the Wayfarers. Now the C1 system, that does Wayfarer, both Wayfarers, the headliners, and the Skylers. So you can get the C1 system and order the C2 batteries. It does come with its own batteries, but I mean, if you want a little bit more performance, get the C2. If you're worried about compatibility, when I had the C1 system, I lost my battery kit. And so I reached out to Prism XR, which, let me say now, their customer service is phenomenal. Like, I messaged them and that day they messaged me back. And then before I was setting up for this little review, I was messaging them this morning, and within minutes they were messaging me back. So I mean, but anyway, so I lost the C1 battery kit, and so I reached out to them, and they were going to send me some battery modules. Well, I needed the entire kit, the charger and everything, the charging case and the modules. Well, they didn't have any in stock at the time of the C1. So they sent me a C2 battery kit. So I technically have 2 battery kits, which is awesome. But yeah, so those batteries will work with the C1 kit. I believe, according to the website, the C2 batteries on the C1 will give you, or I'm sorry, on the generation 1 Meta will give you like 3 full chargers, 3.6 full charges on these batteries. The generation 2 is 2.4 extra full charges, which I'll get to the battery test here in a little bit. So that, like I said, they do work with the Carina C1, and like if I'm like being blind, you know, I don't want to take them off and have them charging, and what if something comes up? It's awesome. Like if I'm sitting at a computer doing something, or listening to my tablet or whatever, I can take that charger and plug it in, that cable that connects where this battery is. It's a just like this, it's a little connector on a cable that you connect on there. So while you're typing or doing whatever, like for those who sit at a computer, when you're typing, you can have them charging, or like if you're outside doing jogging or whatever, you can keep a battery, external battery pack in your pocket and connect it to those, and it'll charge them. Go to like Prism XR's website, check out the Carina C2s, or Amazon. It has all the specs, all that good stuff. But I went ahead and tested them out. This Prism XR also makes a system called the Carina S1. I don't have that system, but if you go look on YouTube on The Blind Life, Sam does an excellent job reviewing the Carina S1 system. Basically, it's a stand with like the internals, like your charging case. You can plug in and set on by your computer or whatever. So instead of taking the glasses off and putting them in the case, you can just pop them onto that little stand and they'll charge. So like I said, Prism XR is a fairly young company, but I think they started off making like more comfortable and systems and charging systems for like virtual headsets and stuff, and they expanded into the AI world, and so here they are making some awesome stuff. All right, so the battery test I did a few tests. So the first test, I charged the battery pack full, and I did the little video, because the video 3 minutes kills the battery quick. Well, so I drained them down to 25%, and I took the battery. In fact, I labeled these. I put in little braille number 1 and number 2, so I know which is which. Well, I took battery 1, first charge, full charge, and I was at 25% on my glasses. I plugged them in and I started a stopwatch. 22 minutes, I went from 25% to 70%. And I let it keep going. So, and 45 minutes, it went from 25% to 100%. That's awesome. Less than an hour. And so I took that one off and I put it in the case. And I did the same situation, dropped my glasses down to 25%. I took the second battery, full charge, put it on there, and from 25% to 70% was 20 minutes. And so I let it keep going, and from 25% to 100% was 45 minutes. So that was awesome. Well, I drained them down a little while later. So battery 1 sat charging in the case for two and a half hours. And so I was back down to 25%. I put the battery on, and in 18 minutes, I went from 25% to 70%. And in 44 minutes, I went from 25% all the way to 100% fully charged. So a little bit shorter time. That's awesome. And so I did the same thing. I let battery 2 charge for 2.5 hours, and got the glasses down to 25%, and I got I think it was 19 minutes from 25 to 70, and then 44 minutes from 25 to 100. So that's incredible. Now the third time, I went from like 25 to 29%, and then the battery, because the batteries only have they got it right. Two full charges, you know. Same with the second battery, you know, it wasn't much different. Now they claim on their website 20 minutes to go from 0 to 50%. And so I drained my glasses down to 0, to where the glass is shut off, 0%. I had some fully charged batteries. I took the first battery, plugged it on there, started stopwatch. And 22 minutes, it had from dead 0% to 50%. And so I put that battery back, and I killed the glass completely, 0%. I put the second battery on, and in exactly 20 minutes, they were at 50%. That's impressive. That is awesome. So they were like spot on, you know, for that. That's awesome. Now the third test I did, let's see, whoa. Oh, so yeah, like I was saying earlier, you know, when you click and hold for the video, you do 3 minutes, it kills your battery super quick. And you can only, I think, like 6-7 times before, you know, 15%, you need to recharge or something like that, you know. So I was at 55%. I took one of my batteries and I put it on, and I started the 3-minute video. So when the 3 minutes was up, I looked at the Meta AI app and I was at 63%. So it actually charged the batteries while I was recording video. And so I took battery number 2 and swapped them out. And I hit the little video button. It started recording. And at 3 minutes, I checked it. It went from 63% to 69%. So that is really awesome. They charged while I was recording. So yeah, check them out. Like I said, I'm gonna leave a link in the description for Amazon. I will leave the Prism XR website in the description. Also, but yeah, check them out. They are super awesome. Prism XR is awesome. They are steadily every day making upgrades. There you go. That was the word I was looking for. I've reached out to them many times, and I mean, without missing a beat, they have reached out to me. So the customer service is super awesome. So if you like them, tell them Jason sent you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good one.